Where's he at? Did somebody get shot? Yeah. Okay, everybody's okay? Yeah.
This is 20-year-old Kaylee Snyder, and she has just witnessed her parents being beaten and shot by her 25-year-old brother, Austin Snyder.
I got your wallet, Dad. I won't want you guys take me there. I will work that out.
Just hours earlier, Kaylee had called the police, expressing concern about the argument her brother was having with their parents and begging officers to come.
Way worse. And this is what makes it even harder to watch. She knew something bad was coming. She called for help ahead of time. And still, it couldn't be stopped.
Fearing something terrible was about to happen, and unfortunately, she was right. When police arrived at the scene expecting another routine domestic dispute, they instead found both parents shot, beaten, and heavily injured, with Austin nowhere to be found.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your back! Not move!
On the 3rd of March, 2023, in Claremont County, Ohio, at approximately 10:30 p.m., the Claremont County Sheriff's Office received a distressing 911 call from a terrified young woman inside her family home, claiming her brother was about to do something horrific.
Listen to this 911 call. She's trying to stay calm, but you can hear the fear building with every sentence. This is that moment where things haven't gone wrong yet, but they're about to.
911, what's your address of your emergency?
Hi, it's in Union Township.
So I have 128 with an Indian Township. Tell me what's going on there.
My brother, he's really drunk right now. He's been yelling and arguing with my parents for like the last 20 minutes.
Alright, is anyone hurt right now?
No, not yet, but like he's getting really aggressive. He's like slamming things and screaming at them.
Okay, do you know your brother's name?
Austin Snyder.
And how old is Austin?
He's 25.
Alright, is he threatening anyone or saying he's gonna hurt someone?
He's yelling at my parents, saying they need to leave him alone. He keeps like pacing around and knocking stuff over. I don't think this is going to calm down.
Okay, I understand. Are you somewhere safe right now?
Yeah, I'm upstairs in my room.
Alright, that's good. Stay there if you can. Do you know if your brother has any weapons?
I'm not sure. We have guns in the house, but they're supposed to be locked up. I don't know where they are, though.
Okay, officers are being sent to your address.
Supposedly, her brother, an off-duty Ohio Department of Natural Resources officer, had become aggressively drunk and begun threatening their parents. The problem was, deputies did not initially treat the call as an immediate life or death emergency, as at that moment, no one had been physically harmed. But by the time law enforcement arrived, expecting yet another routine domestic dispute, they were met with disaster.
Where are the victims at? He needs gloves! I don't know.
Yeah, gloves. Oh. Where we at?
Police department!
Police department.
Over clear 2 at Gunshot Wells, 2234.
We'll move some of these cars out of the way. These in cars.
21 clear, mouth shut, left arm.
Is he? Okay.
2234.
We're trying to clear past the bus.
All right.
Hey, if you need this, there's some tourniquets in here, chest seals. Hey.
Brian, it's this one, right?
You got a tourniquet?
Probably.
When police arrived, the inside of the home was completely wrecked. Furniture had been knocked over, and a strong smell of alcohol hung in the air as officers moved through the house. As they searched the property, they noticed several bullet holes scattered through the walls. Making their way upstairs,
A door covered in bullet holes. That alone tells you how intense this was. And behind it, his own parents, injured and terrified. It's hard to even process how fast things escalated.
They came across a closed bedroom door riddled with gunshot holes. When officers forced the door open, they found Austin's parents inside, trembling, injured, and covered in blood. At that moment, the priority shifted immediately to getting them medical help as quickly as possible.
Life-threatening or no?
I don't believe so.
There was a shot on both?
Female was shot in the wrist, in the upper arm. Male was shot in the upper arm.
You got the gun?
I don't think we have anything secured yet.
Okay, I just didn't know if I need to look around out here. I don't want to leave him unattended out here, so if there's something I can do out here.
I'll go check. Did you guys get the gun away from him?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. She's a
Can you
cop.
get some pictures of me and your neck? And let me see.
Okay.
You think it's high for the blood pressure or?
Yeah, we'll figure it out, buddy.
Okay.
Go
You
right
put
here.
your wrist on.
Okay. I don't know if it'd be all right there. Where is it hit at?
Anything-
cut it,
Anything
honey.
in your legs?
Cut it. No.
You got feeling in your legs, all that good stuff? I'm Greg. Hi, Rhonda.
You're tough, Rhonda.
No, I don't know about that.
Sorry.
Come here, Mike. Hey, babe. You got my wallet? It's in the cubby.
Lewis Snyder Jr., Kayla Snyder, Rhonda Snyder.
You guys still know I'm a busy. All right.
2244.
And get back to the Claremont County Fire Investigators into this location, right?
Don't apologize.
I tried to take you. I tried to keep you off the mom. I tried.
Just gonna do okay, okay?
They advise the call unit
I
not
tried
guys
to
are tough.
cover her.
to Hollow, Arkin and Side Street, closest to the main.
Austin was crazy. He came home from drinking and fucking went nuts, dude. Started fighting.
Once the ambulance team observed the mom's injuries, they found gunshot wounds to her wrist and shoulder, wounds dangerously close to major arteries. There was heavy bleeding from the injuries, and paramedics knew uncontrolled bleeding could quickly become life-threatening. They immediately began emergency treatment while transporting her to the hospital. Meanwhile, Austin's father had suffered a gunshot wound to the forearm, although not as serious of an injury as his wife's. The bullet traveled through his arm as he tried to shield himself behind the bedroom door, requiring urgent medical attention too. Although the injured parents were now in medical care, the scene was far from secure. Reporters and spectators began gathering nearby, while officers still didn't know Austin's exact whereabouts and whether he was still armed.
What makes this even more dangerous? They still haven't found him. He could be anywhere nearby. Still armed. This scene isn't secure yet.
We got two repairers over. 12 clear 2 at gunshot wounds, 2234.
And then in the left hole.
I'm gonna move some of these cars out of the way. He's in car
12
21.
clear middle shift left arm, 2234.
I'm gonna try to clear a path with the bus. Yeah.
1834, trying to get five miles left arm.
You're clear, 2234.
Because dispatchers initially believed this was just a domestic dispute, there weren't enough officers sent to the scene, making teamwork absolutely non-negotiable. So while the officer moved the patrol cars into position to block off the area, another began taping the perimeter.
Tie? Yeah, and I'll tie off from there.
Well, who has the thing that's as well? 21.
Okay.
Once the scene was secured, a squad of cops began canvassing the property to possibly locate Austin. To their knowledge, he was extremely drunk, so he couldn't have gone far, whilst the other cops turned their attention to Austin's sister, the one who called. Yet understandably, she was extremely panicked, but what she would reveal would paint a much darker story.
Hey, fucking prick! You can't say shit to me! In the car! Fucking shut the fuck up!
Now, imagine seeing so much more. Well, that's why we went all out and decided to create channels in every niche, which are still based on true crime for you to enjoy. I mean, who doesn't like seeing people's reactions like these?
I'll spit on you! Oh my god!
Hey, Jesus.
From no commentary to just interrogation, because I know some of you guys hate that. But that's not the end. We really enjoy what we are building, so we have an exclusive Patreon community where they get first-hand access to anything we post and all uncensored footage and images. And some of the things are truly horrifying.
He came home from drinking.
I got your wallet, Dad! Ma'am, hold on 1 second, okay? Alright, I'll get her back there. Alright. Okay, you're not in any trouble. Is that your dad's wallet?
Yes, this is my dad's wallet.
Okay.
Hold on, this is his phone.
That's Dad's phone.
Can I please go to the hospital with
So
one of
here's
them?
the deal. Our investigators are on the way, okay? They want to speak to you immediately. Listen, they don't have life-threatening wounds right now, okay? I just need you to speak to an investigator, and then we'll get you to the hospital. Okay?
Will one of you guys take me there?
We'll work that out, okay? We'll figure it out.
Do you want her to go now, or?
Well, we're going to have to interview her because she was home during all this.
Because they're splitting now.
Yeah, yep.
Are they going to different hospitals?
No, they're going to the
They're
same
all going the
hospital you see, okay? So we'll keep you updated, okay? Do you want to put some pants on?
Sorry, I peed through my other ones because
It's
I was
okay.
scared. Will you come inside
Yes,
with me?
ma'am, I will.
I'm so sorry.
78 to a unit on the outside. Can we get some tape up around the scene? Did we get her info?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in with
21 got
her.
it.
She's going to put some pants on. I'm gonna take care of it. So their son, Austin, he's a ODNR officer, I guess. Was intoxicated this evening. They went and picked him up. He kind of got out of control. He's got some issues going on between a child's mother and himself. He started punching the glove box. He gets home. He's going ape shit. They lock him out because he's like going ape crap, in the driveway. He kicks the door in, comes inside. They're on the phone with 911. He goes back to his room, starts loading a gun up. So the mom, they're getting ready to ask the residents. The mom realizes her daughter is still in here, goes back to get her daughter. He starts firing rounds at mom, hit her in the right arm, in the upper arm, and then the left arm she got hit in the wrist area. The husband goes to pull his wife out, and then he gets shot in the arm. But we got medics here. They're transporting the female who's got the 2 wounds, and the second victim's being triaged. So that's where we're at. I'll find that out right now.
Austin's sister told officers exactly what had happened that night, giving them a clearer picture of Austin's actions. Meanwhile, on the other side of the house, other officers discovered something crucial, something that would ultimately point them toward where Austin went.
Correct. There's multiple on the bedroom here.
Okay.
There's multiple where rounds went through the doorway and I think that's when they got struck.
Okay.
And so mom and dad were in bedroom. Son was out in, I guess, the living room area.
No, if you look, the casings are literally right outside of his bedroom.
Okay.
This is the detail that changes everything. The shell casings leading straight to the window. That's the first real clue to where he went. And now they have a direction.
And there's like, I don't know, 15 of them all around. And it's right outside his bedroom. The window's open. Which is on that side of the front side of the house. And the gun's laying on the ground, the magazine, it's empty. Well, it's not in the gun, it's out of the gun. But it's in there too. We didn't, so we took pictures. I had Haggerty take pictures, but we didn't go in because there's too many casings in the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did he climb out the window, or what's the deal with the window?
This officer unknowingly pointed out a detail the others had missed, a trail of gun casings leading through the house that suddenly stopped at that exact window. It didn't take long for investigators to start piecing things together, but before following that lead, one thing mattered most: getting Austin's sister away from the scene. Because if Austin was still nearby and they found him before she was safe, she could be the next person in danger.
I couldn't get it.
What is it?
I tried to clip it back.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Alright, so we're going to go through this door, okay? $33, that was for me, yeah. I'm clear. We're going to go through here, and then make a right. And then we're going to go through this next door. And then if you just want to have a seat right here, okay? You can have a seat on either side.
At this point, she still didn't know whether her parents were okay, a terrifying situation for any child. But thankfully, she didn't have to stay there alone for long, as a family member soon arrived to be with her, finally providing her with a glimpse of safety she most likely desperately needed.
I'm just going to make sure he's not in the lobby. Are you Kayla's?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I'll walk you guys on out.
Hey, baby. It's okay.
Take a deep breath.
No, not too quick. We don't want you to forget. It's gonna be okay.
Back at the scene, officers followed the path leading from the window at the rear of the house. It led them through the back of the property toward a narrow passage that connected to the road on the other side, where they eventually found exactly what they were looking for.
There it is. They found him. And you can hear how quickly everything locks into place clear commands. No hesitation. This is the moment they've been working toward.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
I saw 4 more and 3 we got 1 to go for it.
Don't make any movements.
You cover up there.
Yep. Do not move.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good? No. Stand by. Here, I got seconds.
Yes, sir. I had toe surgery.
Whenever you're ready, respond. You want to put them on the side? Yep. Roll just to your side, buddy.
Here. Yes, sir.
All right, we're clear.
Hey, roll on your side. Put your knees up in front of you. We're going to stand you up. 1, 2, 3, up.
Yes, sir.
Austin, all right, Austin, get the advisor of your rights, all right? You got the right to remain silent. You say, Kenny.
Hold on. Get your knee. Stick your knee. Pass that. Austin, you have the right to remain silent. If anything you say can be used against you in a court of law, you have the right to talk to an attorney for advice before answering any questions. Have that attorney present with you before and during any question if you wish. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you before any question if you wish. Question your rights. I'm sorry?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang tight. So what happened tonight, man?
I do not know, sir.
You don't know?
4244.
Okay. Okay. All right, hang tight. Watch your knee.
Officers finally secured Austin, but his behavior was shocking. He claimed he didn't know what had happened. However, the witnesses and evidence officers had already gathered meant his pathetic attempt to deny it carried no weight. While police believed the worst of the situation was over, in reality, it was far from it. Questions were already beginning to surface about whether the shooting could have been prevented, and the reporters surrounding the scene were quickly publishing headlines that threatened to complicate the case.
Hey Jess, if you want to clear, since your car's the only one that doesn't have tape on it.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
We'll lift the tape up.
You're taller than me. You get a star.
I might have to use a lockjaw.
Do you want me to go back and be with her?
Yeah, or
Daughter?
go answer calls or whatever. Yeah, Hale's with her. I told Hale to stay with her.
Now the scene shifts again. Media, speculation, information spreading fast. But behind all of that, this is still a real family dealing with what just happened.
If she's upset and she doesn't feel, she looked up, so I said just sit with her.
Well, we need to get her cell phone from her because I have a feeling she's getting information to people because there's stuff already on the news about dad was shot by son and son gave himself up in the street with his hands up and everything.
They may have heard it from the scanner.
I didn't hear that. I heard we took him into custody because they asked for 99 and then in custody. I never heard the position he was in until Jess told me. So I don't know.
Yet despite the speculation and twisted headlines circulating in the media, justice was still served. Both of Austin's parents survived the attack. Although seriously injured, they received medical treatment and ultimately recovered from their wounds. As investigators pieced together the events of that night, it became clear the shooting had stemmed from Austin's extreme intoxication and the violent argument that followed. Faced with the evidence against him, Austin Snyder later pleaded guilty to felonious assault for shooting his own parents. In September 2023, a judge sentenced him to 7 to 9 years in prison. As of today, Austin remains incarcerated, serving his sentence for the night that nearly ended his parents' lives.